Hello, wonderful story lovers, and welcome to our magical story time. I'm so happy you're here today. Are you ready for an adventure? Great. Today, we're going on a very special trip. Deep into the woods. For a secret event that happens only when nobody is watching. It's the Teddy Bear's Picnic. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, lived a teddy bear named Barnaby. Barnaby was a soft, cuddly bear with button eyes and a hand-stitched smile. He belonged to a little girl named Lily. Every night, Lily would whisper her dreams to Barnaby, and every day. They would have wonderful adventures together. But there was one secret Barnaby kept, a very exciting secret. Every year, on the sunniest day of summer, all the teddy bears in the world gathered for a grand picnic. And today was that day. As soon as Lily left for school, Barnaby wiggled his fluffy ears. It was time. He tiptoed to the window and saw other teddy bears scurrying out of their houses. There was Paddington from next door, pulling a tiny red wagon, and Beatrice, the ballerina bear, twirling down her front steps. Barnaby grabbed his little backpack. Inside, he had packed a jar of the most delicious honey, a few blueberry muffins, and a tiny blanket his size. He slipped out the cat flap and scampered across the garden, his little legs moving as fast as they could. The air was filled with the sweet smell of honeysuckle and the happy buzz of bumblebees. He soon met up with his best friend, a fluffy white polar bear named Pip. "Barnaby, you made it," chirped Pip. "I was worried you were still napping. Did you bring the honey?" "Of course." Barnaby chuckled, patting his backpack. "And I see you brought the berry tarts." Together, they journeyed deeper into the woods. The trees grew tall, like green giants, and sunlight danced through the leaves, making sparkly patterns on the ground. Soon, they heard it. A gentle hum of happy chatter and faint music. They had arrived at the clearing. It was a marvelous sight. Hundreds, no, thousands of teddy bears were there. Big bears, small bears, brown bears, and rainbow-colored bears. Some were playing leapfrog over mossy logs. Others were dancing to the music played by a band of bears with tiny fiddles and flutes. The air was filled with laughter and joy. Barnaby and Pip found a perfect spot under a big oak tree and laid out their blanket. They shared their honey and muffins with a group of panda bears who had brought delicious bamboo shoots to share. A very old, wise-looking bear with spectacles, named Professor Hoot, was telling fascinating stories to a circle of eager little cubs. He told them tales of brave bears who had sailed the 7 seas and climbed the highest mountains. Barnaby listened, his button eyes wide with wonder. Suddenly, a small, shy-looking bear sitting all by himself caught Barnaby's eye. He was holding a single, slightly squashed cupcake and looked a little sad. Barnaby remembered how it felt to be new and a bit lonely sometimes. He whispered to Pip, "Let's go say hello." They walked over to the little bear. "Hello," said Barnaby with his kindest smile. "I'm Barnaby, and this is Pip. We have plenty of muffins and honey. Would you like to share our picnic with us?" The little bear looked up, surprised. "Really? My name is Timothy. I just moved here, and I don't know anyone." "Well, now you know us," said Pip cheerfully. "Come on, there's plenty of room on our blanket." Timothy's face lit up with a huge smile. He joined them, and soon the 3 of them were laughing and sharing food like they had been friends forever. Timothy, it turned out, was very good at juggling acorns. And he taught Barnaby and Pip his trick. They spent the rest of the afternoon playing games, singing songs, and making new friends. As the sun began to set, casting a warm, golden glow over the woods, the bears started to pack up. It was time to go home before their children returned. Professor Hoot gathered everyone for one last announcement. "My dear bears," he said in his warm voice, "today was a wonderful picnic. But what made it truly special It wasn't just the yummy food or the fun games. It was our friendship. Look around you. We welcomed new friends, we shared what we had, and we made everyone feel included. Remember, the greatest treat at any picnic is kindness. All the bears cheered and clapped their paws in agreement. They said their goodbyes with warm hugs and promises to see each other again next year. Barnaby, Pip, and their new friend Timothy walked back to the edge of the woods together. "Thank you, Barnaby." "Thank you, Pip," said Timothy. "This was the best day ever because of you." "We're glad you came, Timothy," said Barnaby. "See you soon." Barnaby scampered back home, just in time. He climbed back onto Lily's bed and settled into his usual spot. When Lily came home, she gave him a big hug. "Oh, Barnaby," she said, "you feel extra warm and full of sunshine today." Barnaby just smiled his stitched smile. He knew he was full of something even better than sunshine. He was full of the warmth of friendship and the sweetness of a day spent sharing and being kind. And that's the little lesson for today. My friends, just like Barnaby, you can make any day special just by being kind, sharing a toy, saying hello to someone new, or giving a smile can be the most wonderful gift of all. It makes everyone, including you, feel warm and happy inside. Thank you so much for joining me on our adventure to the Teddy Bears picnic. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you enjoyed our story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more magical story times. We can't wait to see you for our next adventure. Bye for now.